The stat that 47% of women feel that they've achieved work-life balance is interesting, but what's equally fascinating to me is that 49% of men said that they've achieved work-life balance. We're not just talking about a woman's issue here, we're talking about a broader issue in terms of work-life balance.
Women need to let go and allow their husband to step in and do those things. And men need to find a way to find that rhythm and to share the load, because we're really tough on ourselves.
It goes beyond family, just to the broader societal elements, where I think there's still a bit of a double standard in terms of the pulls they feel even before they're married, and then once they have a family, that they feel, well, I still have to be all those things too, to your point, whether it's because they won't let go. I always say, especially young women, when you have your husband take paternity leave, share it. Outside the company, regardless of what the company does, it's those broader elements that I think are lagging.
Most women felt, about 78% of the study said that finding that work-life balance when they went to a new job was really difficult for them, and it wasn't the same for men. I think it is just about that. It's that new job, and you feel you want to give 150% to the new job, but at the same time you're focused on everybody else at home. So it's been interesting, but I think it is that journey again, right? It's coming back, and then it balances also. The new job is no longer new, and you get into this comfort zone of you know what you're doing in the job, you have kids that are settled, and it's maybe feeling like you have it all.
We did some research on this, and two things really came to the top in terms of what women say motivates them to succeed in their careers, and they're two simple things. One is supporting their family, and then two is taking on more responsibility. When I look personally at what motivates me, I'm blessed in that I'm in a dual income family, so the first is a good position to be. On the second, taking on more responsibility, I think is actually a bit of a means to an end, and I think a great question that is good to ask yourself is what gives you the fire in your belly, because at the end of the day, compensation is one thing, but you've got to you can be excited about your career based on what gives you the fire in your belly, and trying to follow a path that really does that.
And as managers, we're trying to affect the cultural change that you hire whole people. You don't just hire a worker. And having respect that, if people are working this hard, that you've got to give back and respect that they need time to regroup or with their families, and making it okay in a work environment that someone does go to their son's baseball game on a Wednesday because it's important, and you get it back in spades, because we do tend to be kind of a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week business sometimes, and you've got to encourage people that it's okay to take time back.
If you are going to be on 24/7, if you're going to be there 12 hours a day or more, 7 days a week, your team expects that you expect that of them. And so, the blackout periods, I think, are really critical. I don't respond to emails late in the evening unless it's an absolute critical thing. I think the other thing is that with technology, we've also come to realize that it's not FaceTime. It's the quality of the work that you do. And I think increasingly we're focusing on that, which is giving people the opportunity to do their best work and to find that balance. And my view is that if somebody is in that zone, that they have that balance, they're going to be even more effective at work because they're not stressing over what's happening at home or with parents or something else. I want people to feel good about the time that they're spending at work, because I really do believe that not only is it good for them, it's good for the organization. They're going to be that much more productive.